Valentina. Good morning.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. And good morning, everyone who is listening to us live. So, this is the very first episode of the Nordic Women in Tech Award, spotlighting the team behind the scene for the 2024 Nordic Women in Tech Awards.
Yes. Wonderful.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, super thrilled to host Valentina Griffin, who is like an amazing woman who is working behind the scene to make the Nordic Women in Tech Awards 2024 come to life in Oslo. In case you do not know that the date is already set, so please up onto the website and check out the date and do not miss out to join us in Oslo in November.
Yeah, on
Also,
the 13th of November.
Awesome. So Valentina, first of all, I'm gonna ask you to, share a brief introduction of yourself. I mean, people want to know who Valentina is and what she's doing with the Nordic Women in Tech Awards.
Oh, well, yes. I am a Venezuelan who's been living in Iceland for 20 years, and I am a woman in tech. I'm also the co-founder of Women Tech Iceland. I run my own business. I do a lot of things. And I sit on the board of Northern Women in Tech Awards. I'm also the host. I take care of sponsorships, and I also like looking for the judges and trying to put everything together, because it is a process, and it takes a year to put it all together so that we can recognize the powerful women within the tech industry in the Nordic region.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of things. You wear a lot of caps, and you still excel in all of these spaces. How do you do the magic? You know.
Well, Excel. I do my best. Every day I take every day as the day comes, and I just do my best, as everyone else, I guess. Everyone is trying best. So that's just it. But I have fun. I think of utmost importance, I wouldn't be in it if it wouldn't be because I have this belief. I believe in recognizing people. I believe that there is a lack of recognition for women, particularly within the tech industry,
Awesome.
and they deserve to be recognized. There's a bunch of women throughout the Nordic region who are doing extraordinary things, and they deserve the recognition. We have this, I think it is a bit of a stigma, particularly within like women groups, and for women, where although women might be doing amazing things, they won't just stand up and say, I am the best at what I do. Even though on paper they know, on paper it's a fact, they are the best. They're just stating the truth. Because when women do that, it is considered arrogance, like a little bit, like if the woman was arrogant. But when in reality the person is just stating the truth. And that's something that I would like to change. I think women need to just stand up and say, I am the best at what I do. And there's this lack of recognition. That's why I believe in the Northern Women in Tech Awards, because I want women to be recognized for the extraordinary work that they have been doing within the industry.
Awesome. That's amazing. So if I may ask, where you from and where you currently based? I know like a lot of persons are like, what are those behind the Nordic Women in Tech Awards?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I was born in Venezuela, but I've been living in Iceland for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Awesome.
I'm based in Reykjavik. And yeah, Iceland is my home.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so Nordic Women in Tech Awards is all about women in tech who are doing amazing work and who reside, in the Nordic region. So irrespective of wherever you are from, as much as you are in the Nordic region, you know, um,
Yes.
Nordic Women in Tech Awards is home for you, you know, just like myself. I find Nordic Women
Yes,
in
yes.
Tech
I
Awards.
mean, we are big in,
Yeah.
diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. We are really big. One of the awards is actually the EIB Awards because we truly believe in it. We cannot be feminists if we don't include everyone. We cannot be this really big award for women if we're not including everyone, regardless of origin.
Or you're very right, like very, very correct. So can I ask you how you found yourself into the tech ecosystem? Is there like any background story to this? I know a lot of women who are in tech right now, they have like a lot of stories to tell when they ask them, how did you get into tech? So what's your
Yeah.
story?
Well, I have a background in engineering, in mechanical engineering, and I was working for a company here in Iceland. It was more of, yeah, engineering and stuff and manufacturing, actually like one of the biggest companies here in Iceland. And I was offered a position within the information technology department of that company. And yeah, I just went for it after that, after accepting that position, I just couldn't go back to what I was doing. It was just so much fun, and it was a faster way for me to put something together and see it come to life. It was a faster way for me to see my ideas, of course, in a different environment, come to life. Yeah, it was fun, what I consider to be fun. It is because it is much easier from an IT perspective to have the idea of creating something and then just see it as part of your reality than it is from like a more mechanical perspective.
Amazing. So that's your story to tech.
Yeah, so
I
and I've been in tech for 14 years. So it's yeah, it's a long time. And I'm still in tech. I love actually I was doing some work. I run my own business, as I said in the beginning, and I was doing some work for a client last night. And it was so much fun just to like I decided to do it. She called me, and I decided just to do everything together for her late at night, and just to see like the fruit come to life this morning. And I was just so happy. I just get such a high when I'm like doing some technical work for a client, and it just gives me so much.
Mhm.
You're creating something, and it just happened when you know what you're doing. And of course, it depends on your field of work within the tech industry. Things can happen very fast, and it brings me to life. And I think that's really important. If
Yeah.
you're having
Yeah.
fun, you are not really working. You are just having fun, and you get paid for it. So it's great.
So thank you for sharing
Yeah.
that story. It's inspiring. Like, and I hope like every other woman who is like listening to this or watching this and maybe just curious about the tech industry, they've been inspired by what you said just right now, and they've gotten the
Mm.
push to do something in tech if that's like where the art belongs, and if they would really enjoy what they do and not just getting paid doing their job. So awesome. Valentina, what inspired you to join the Nordic Women in Tech Awards? I mean, the team making all of this happen. What was the inspiration? Was there any push?
Well, we were contacted like 3 years ago. We were contacted by the Nordic Women in Tech Awards, and I was asked to be a judge, this part of the global judges. And the year after that, we held the Nordic Women in Tech Award in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and I got the opportunity to be a host, and it was so much fun to see that lack of recognition I was talking about that I think women deserve being given to them. Because the Nordic Women in Tech Awards had created this platform for women to truly shine. And they are just, or we are just lifting women up, giving them the true recognition that they might not get if it were for these awards. And that's what truly inspires me, being able to help all the women shine.
I was muted while talking. I just realized. Thank you. So that's great. I mean, you being interested, to join organizations or um, event or activities that inspire other women in tech is like awesome. Okay, so ever since you've been part of like the Nordic Women in Tech Awards, what has been your highest moment? I mean, what have you been really excited about?
The
Just
night itself, the night of the awards itself,
yeah,
because there's so much celebration. So much celebration, so much love, and I'm always like, last year I was in awe at. I saw woman after woman, going on a stage, receiving an award for an outstanding work. Each and every one of them had amazing ideas, and they have like this track record of doing wonderful things for the tech industry, wonderful complicated things. And somehow they went through their process that changed themselves as people, and they managed to bring to life all this, we're talking from software to like the people who are into DEIB, and people who are helping other people, and the people who are like the industry leaders when it comes to like there's this award called Rising Star of the Year,
yeah,
which is usually for, well, it pertaining to people who are like, you see them how fast they have been growing and shining and becoming like this household name on within the tech industry in the Nordic region. And you just, yeah, just seeing every woman just come on stage, receive the award, smile, explain exactly what they're doing, and seeing them shine, being happy, being recognized for what they're doing. Yeah.
yeah. So I remember last.
Like that night, the night of the award, and that we celebrate that.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is it? How
Mm-hmm.
cool is it to have this space where you're just celebrating? We're just celebrating each other and what we're doing, and we know that we are creating an impact and positive impact for women in the Nordic region.
Yeah, you're very right. I mean, like I remember last year, you were a co-host, so it was
Yeah.
really fantastic to see you on that huge stage with amazing persons listening to you, and you killed it. you know,
Thank you. Thank
so
you.
it's really awesome. So ever since you've been with the Nordic Women in Tech Awards, I mean, you've done a lot of things relating to partnership as well, relating
Mhm.
to hosting the big events as well. What has also continued to motivate you? I know you talked about like loving to just inspire other women and see them grow. So what other things have been inspiring you to keep still with the team, if
I
there are any?
believe, yeah, you know what? I believe in leading by example.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe in, if little girls see, let's say, if immigrants, little girls, see women like me on the boards or the Women Tech Awards,
Mhm.
then they will identify with me, and they will believe they can also do these things, and they will go for it.
Awesome.
And yeah, I know that that's when I get to, truly be myself and just go for the things that I want to do. I know that I am inspiring other women to do the same. Because if I can do it, any other woman can do it.
Awesome.
Any other woman. So, by doing that, just leading by example, that's something that is really ingrained myself. Yeah.
Wow, that's inspiring. I'm inspired. Thank you, Valentina, for sharing that. That's awesome. Wow. So let's talk about what you think Nordic Women in Tech Awards will become in, let's say, about 10 years. So where do you picture like this organization gets into?
Oh wow. You know what? That's huge because in the past 6 years,
Mhm.
Nordic Women in Tech Awards have become this huge platform. Like I have heard people say that the Nordic Women in Tech Awards are like the Oscars to the Nordic women in
You
tech,
know?
like the women in tech in the Nordic region. So
Yeah.
in 10 years time, like wow, because we have so many people supporting the organization. And so, we're reaching out to so many people. And, the more we do, it's this ripple effect.
Mhm.
And you have seen it. You have seen it like every time I hear Pamela and Katja talk about how all started, and not bene, everything within the Women in Tech Awards community, like all the awards, everything is a volunteer work.
Yeah.
So you can just imagine how many people, like if I think about all the times that Plamena and Katja talked about how everything started, until how like everything happened last year, like how all the things have been changing, and all the amount of people that is joined, they're joining us because they want to be the community and they want to help. I guess that in 10 years time, this is going to be like the biggest, like the biggest of awards for the Nordic region. Yeah, that's how I see it. Because particularly because people are so enthusiastic
Mhm.
about making it happen, about putting it together and doing something wonderful for women. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, you're super correct about that. I mean, I've seen like a lot of persons from different parts of Nordics just being passionate about this, putting in the time, everything to make this work. And I cannot tell you that it's really going to be like a big thing in the next 10 years. And the most important part is like it's going to be inspiring a lot of women in tech and even women outside the tech industry. So that's
Yes,
what people say.
exactly. And I
Yeah.
I do believe that, every volunteer,
Yeah.
every person within the community has to believe at least a little bit in the same stuff that I believe in. They're putting so much passion to making it happen. So it has to be that women want to recognize other women. We want to recognize each other. We want women to shine. We want women to get the recognition. We want to see them on a stage. We want to see them, flourish. We want to see them grow. So yeah, I think that's also what's driving the volunteers a lot.
Yeah. Amazing. So I know you've been here and there in terms of like your role in the Nordic Women in Tech Awards. I'm sure that you're doing a lot of things with partnership. You're also doing a lot of things being on the board itself. What are the like some of the exciting, um, let's say, projects or activities that you've done within the team, and it's really touched you individually, and like, yeah, I did this. Just anything if it's okay for you to share. I mean, if it's not against any policy that you have,
Well, apart from putting all their words together for last
Yeah.
year, which I have to give Paula Gold. She is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was on top of everything, and she just like wow, like really like she's amazing. What she does, how she just held it all together for everyone. It was truly remarkable to see. Um, but yeah, I think that being last year during the awards last year, like just being there, being on the stage, um, celebrating women, putting the script together, going through the whole program, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. You're there in front of the public, and yeah, there is a program that you need to follow, and yeah, going through that. But
Awesome.
it makes you proud.
Mm-hmm.
You're proud of yourself, putting it to creating something, making something, or being part of, as I said, it's just proud of myself for being part of a night, or this award ceremony that is bigger than all of us.
Yeah, that's
But it
great.
needs all of us. It needs all of the volunteers, each and every person, in order to be so big. Yeah, we're just creating something that is bigger than ourselves, and I like that. I'm proud of it. Yeah.
That's great to hear. So I'm just going to quickly read some few comments that we have from LinkedIn. So we have Pamela, of course. She said, "We are stronger together," and I cannot
Yes.
agree, because from diverse countries in the Nordics and even from countries of origin, we come together as women who are passionate about, women in tech, and then we're making this happen. So thank you, Palmina, for being there, like, the big creator of all of this, and then you're bringing all of
Yeah.
these women together. Special shout out to you and Katja. There's also a comment from LinkedIn as well. So we have Taja Poker. I hope I got that correctly. My apologies. And they said, greetings from Hulu area. So we see you. Thank you again for, just saying hi. All right. So I just quickly wanted to read the comments that we had. So back to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
want to say that a shout out to the whole team, the whole
yeah,
team, the whole community, because I know how much work this is. And it's not only about recognizing the people that are going to, the nominees and the winners, but particularly each and every volunteer that is putting this together. That, as I said, is, we're all creating something that is bigger than ourselves, and everyone deserves the recognition. It wouldn't be here if it weren't for the volunteers. So yes, just sending them a lot of love to each and every one.
yeah. So shout out to every Nordic Women in Tech Awards team member. You are doing amazing. Thank you for being you, and thank you for contributing all that we contribute together to make this happen. That's awesome. So quick advice to other women out there who are not yet part of the Nordic Women in Tech Awards journey, either as volunteers, either as judges, either as nominees, or as volunteers, or just being part of the community, a social community on LinkedIn or Facebook. What's your word of advice to them?
Well, if they want to join the community, just please do so. There's always more than enough to do for the work out the year. Yes. Just join, they can join any of the different platforms and contact us through them. Yeah. And we're always like welcoming people who want to help and who believe in this cause, who believe in recognizing other women, and who believe in inclusion. And yes,
Awesome. Great.
just join us, because we are very welcoming.
Okay. So what should we look out for in Oslo this year for the Nordic
Oslo,
Women?
wow. Well, Well, um, we're still like organizing the whole thing. Things are coming together. It's gonna be happening on the 13th of November on Wednesday from Oslo. Yeah, it's also going to be streamed for the people that cannot make it to Norway, understandably. And we're going looking forward to a night of fun. We're going to be celebrating women.
Awesome. Yeah. So everything is not going to be about celebrating women. It's also going to be about, celebrating men allies as well, people who support
Yeah.
women.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, of course. Yeah, that's true. True.
Awesome. So I think we've come to the end of this. It's quite short, but it was really, really inspiring. Thank you,
Thank
Valentina,
you.
and thank you for all that you do with Nordic Women in Tech Awards. Thank you for being like on the board, and thank you for all that you do outside Nordic Women in Tech Awards in Iceland as well.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much. And
work?
also, a really good reminder
Yeah.
that any company are welcome to sponsor the Nordic Women in Tech Awards. As I said it, Nordic Women in Tech Awards is a non-profit organization. We make it happen because of all the community, all the people involved, just the volunteers, and we're always looking for, possible sponsors, and people will want to join our sponsorship group. They're more than welcome to reach out to us.
Awesome. So please, if you're an organization, a company interested in, sponsoring women in tech, Nordic Women in Tech Awards is like the very best platform for you to do that. So ensure you reach out to us. You can reach out to us on our website or any of our social media platforms. I'm sure Valentina and many other persons who are within the partnership team would be happy to hear from
Yes.
you. So awesome. Thank you so much, Valentina. I wish we're not stopping this, but yes, we have to stop this now.
Okay.
Really nice catching up with you. And remember to all the audience that are like listening and hearing us, the Nordic Women in Tech Award 2024, of course, will be held in Oslo on 13th of November 2024. So if you want to be there live, go to the website, go to our website, and you can secure yourself like a seat there. And we look forward to also seeing all of the nominees, the judges, and everyone else celebrating women in tech in the Nordic region. My name is Kendi.
Yes, and we also have the tickets. Hey, we also have the tickets for the people that, maybe want to join us during the awards. They can just purchase a ticket through our website,
Yeah.
NW Nordic Women in Tech Awards. Yeah.
Also, I'm sure they'll definitely do that. So this is us signing out from the team behind the Nordic Women in Tech Awards. Stay tuned for the next episode because we're going to be spotlighting a lot of our team members. So you have a glimpse of persons who work behind the scenes to make the Nordic Women in Tech Awards 2024. My name is Kendi Kayode from the communications team of the Nordic Women in Tech Awards 2024. Bye everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Thank you too.